Right, assalamu alaikum, family. Greetings, everyone. Good night. I know this is kind of late on the East Coast, but been kind of ready to do this all day. But I had a lot of other stuff going on. But I definitely wanted to get this information out. I didn't want to wait till tomorrow to do it, till another broadcast to do it. So I wanted to do it today because it's very important. Because the quicker we can get this stuff out, and we're just gonna keep bringing far money. We're just gonna keep bringing this type of information as we see it, right? Because a lot of us don't realize that what we are doing inside of Fard Money is very beneficial. So we just bringing facts, man. We're just stating facts, and we're bringing articles and we're bringing information that you might don't be available to get. I know how to get this type of stuff, right? I even care to get it, right? So we're bringing this stuff and we are trying to help our people get out of a certain type of mindset or a certain type of financial plight that we are in, right? Because we are very blighted. Assalamu Salon Queen, right? We're in a dying stage of evolution right now, right? So what's taking place right now is very critical that we make sure we're making the right financial decisions and that we are referring people and sending people to the right place, not just somewhere where we think we comfortable or we think we know. So we just, like I said, I just wanted to get this information out. You can do with the information what you please. It's all up to you, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not attached to anybody's decision on what they do. You can just, like I said, whatever decision it calls you to make, all praise be to Allah. Wa alaikum salam, Sister Victoria. Right? Please share this out like this. So y'all already know in Fire Money family, we dealing in business and warfare. We're gonna give you the signs of business, the signs of warfare, and the signs of money. This is what our studies are based around, you know what I'm saying, financial literacy that can help you right now. We're not talking about some, because we was taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to not prepare for the future, but prepare for survival. So what we're bringing to you is to show you how to survive in the midst of this time that we're in right now. But like I said, you can do with the information that you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to you. But we're just going to keep bringing this heat, regardless on all the resistance, regardless on everything that's going on. We're going to only just provide you the information, family. You got to make the decision to do with this information what you feel like you want to do with it, right? It ain't up to me. It ain't up to nobody else but you to make the right financial decision in this time. We're just trying to help you and aid you in making the right decision, right? We're just trying to help you make the right decision. So, man, found this article earlier today, was on the call, and then soon jumped off the call. This article just popped out in my face. Said, hey, man, you got to do a live stream with it. This is how serious this is, right? This is how serious this pandemic is. And like we're trying to help our people in America and all over the world because we have that type of opportunity. But we can do that. We don't have to, we don't have to, we don't have to wait next year, nothing like this, or next week or next month. We don't have a course that you got to take. Not talking about that if you in, because I got some brothers that's doing that. That's cool. All that's cool. But us in Far Money, we got something that you can do right now. You can earn as you learn, and you can learn as you earn, vice versa, right? So that's the opportunity we got. So we just got to keep pushing forward, and we're gonna keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Regardless to whatever's being said, whatever been said, right? We're not worried about it. So I just wanted to clear that up. And we never step in. Listen, our fight is with the Federal Reserve and Wall Street, the United States Treasury, the United States financial policies, right? The IMF, the World Bank, the Federal Reserve, that the International Bank. That's who we fighting with, right? That's who I see as my enemy. It's not you, brother. It's not you, sister, and doing whatever you want to do. Now, the truth will cause it will step on some toes. I'm sorry, but I have to speak the truth, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but I have to speak the truth. Thomas Jetta, I'm not trying to sell anything. You know what I'm saying? Don't have nothing for sale, right? Nothing but a high education on finance and economics and group economics, right? If you want to participate, if you don't, find another stream to go to, right? So family, but I do want to highlight this article right here because this was released by Politico, right? Now this article here, now listen what it says. Now a lot of us, like I said, now we're saying this is going on right now in the midst of major opportunities that a person can be dealing with. America's hidden economic crisis, widespread wage cuts. So this is, I guess, if you got a job and you just got to take wage cuts, you doing better than somebody that ain't got a job at all, right? Right? So listen what it says. Employers are using pay cuts to stay afloat during the recession, an unusual move that could signal deep damage to the labor market. So this is deep, family. Now let me go over that first sentence again. Just that we can just make volumes off the first sentence. Employers are using pay cuts to stay afloat during the recession, an unusual move that could signal deep damage to the labor market. Why we got to highlight that, family? The jobs and stuff is going away. How long can we keep pushing the hope of a good job to the next generation when the economy of America is in a recession and it's not gonna get better? Never. This thing is falling fast. So we're gonna go deeper into it though. Listen at it. Millions of Americans have managed to hold on to their jobs, amid the coronavirus pandemic, have seen their incomes drop as employers slash wages and hours to weather what they expected to be a short-term shutdown. See, all of this stuff is unexpected, man. So it's really about opportunity and what type of resource can you provide for the people? You know what I'm saying? Because the job just ain't it no more. The temp service just ain't hit no more, right? And the job stability and the job security is not the way forward. So, but how long are we going to sell this to the next generation? How long is it going to take? What is it going to take for us in America to look at systems and look at investments that come from outside of America? What got to happen before we see that this scam that they have put on us for the last what? The last what? 100 and almost last 100 and what? 140 plus years since 1865. How many years is that? 100 and almost 30, 40 plus years, right? How long can we sit here? That's 135 years. 135 years since the official 1865. 155 years. Huh? Yeah, 165 years, fam. 55 years. You said 65, right? 55 years. How long can we suffer like that? When we can see that now this scam is falling and they can't prop it up no longer, family. They brought us here to be slaves, to be workers. That's why the majority of the people that own these companies, these jobs and all the employers are white. And this is not a racial statement. This is just a fact, right? The banking system is ran by the white, mainly the Jew, the so-called Jew, right? They run it all. But these are our open enemies who want to dictate who we listen to, where we go, who we sing with. So we're still dealing in a slave master relationship. Do y'all understand? Right? This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. We have to understand that for us to get out of this, we got to look at other ways to generate income that's more in tune with modern technology. because everybody got phones. Pretty much everybody got the internet service, right? This is stuff we're paying for. But are we utilizing it to get paid while we sit at home? See, the majority of us can't even do the quarantine for real. See, I just been blessed to be inside of the job. I just been blessed to inside of the job. See, listen, family, listen. So this is what it is right here. See, look at this. Clear example. Thomas Jetta, I don't even know the brother, right? So he don't want to hear the solution. He want to just debate because of how he coming. He's not saying, let me see where the brother going with this. I don't even know what he's selling because I ain't selling anything. See, that's where you're mistaken at already. That's why your statement is void of any substance of us trying to build with somebody like you. Because look at what you're saying. If I buy the Bitcoin or gold, how will it help me if when they come out with the shot for the coronas and wolf that I have to be chipped, how will it help me if I will not be able to buy anything unless I had a chip? See, this is something, this is moving in fear. So let me address the brother, Thomas, right? See, brother, we've been told by the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan to don't take the virus, right? So you can let you and your family take the virus if you want to. And they vaccine, rather. Well, if you want to take the vaccine anyway, right? Wale Salam, brother. You can let them do that. We've been given divine guidance, divine instructions. So if you don't follow the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, you need to go back and hear the lecture that he dropped, the criterion, July the 4th. You ain't got to listen to him if you don't want to. It's all up to you. Me and my family ain't taking no goddamn virus. Point blank, period. Right? No vaccination, no shot. They ain't shooting us up with nothing. So ain't no microchip going into me. So you're reading with something about, because I studied Behold a Pale Horse too. So you're coming from that. But us in FardMoney, we have no fear. I'm a FOI male member in the Nation of Islam. And we have no fear, no enemy, no outside. We only fear Allah. That's it, right? So when our messenger, our warner, told us, right, told us to, I'm just telling you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just telling you. Huh? I'm just telling you. Our messenger told us, the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, don't take the vaccination. And we ain't taking it. Right? So you can take it if you want to. However, gold is going to be the new medium of exchange. This how it's going to help you. It's preparing you for what's to come. The dollar is going to fall completely. If you want to do that now, but right now, that's not here right yet. But you can get prepared, right? And you can make income by showing people how to get gold if you want to know what you can do in the midst of this crisis, right? This is an outside system from outside of America. This is not in America. This is not coming from America. And it's not coming from a central bank, right? So you can tiptoe around, play the fear game, and then you just gonna suffer. You just gonna suffer. That's up to you, brother. That ain't on us. So let's get more into it. Now, with the virus raging and the recession deepening, those cuts that were meant to be temporary could turn permanent. So some of the job cuts, or the wage cuts rather, is going to turn permanent. This is what the article is saying. I even paved the way for further layoffs that could portend deep damage to the labor market in the economy, because so many workers who have kept their job have less money to spend than a few months ago. The numbers haven't received the same attention to job losses, which are highlighted every week in government data. But at least 4 million United States workers have received pay cuts since February, even as they continue working the same job. And millions more have seen pay freezes, according to economists from the Federal Reserve and in the University of Chicago, who put out a study analyzing data from the payroll processing company. ADP, right? Other estimates put it higher. Roughly 7 million workers have likely received a docking pay, according to Mark Zandi, the chief economics at Moody's Analytics, combined with those who have been forced to log fewer hours. The number climbs to 20 million people. Damn. Are 1 in 8 workers who have seen their pay cuts shrink over the past months, even as they continue to work, underscoring how much harm shutdowns have caused but beyond layoffs alone. We have an income crisis that is even larger than a job loss crisis. Family, this is what we've been saying. This is what we've been saying. This is what we've been saying, right? So now that is a problem. Whether you believe it's a problem or not, it is a problem, right? Because this is if the numbers is even off a little bit, right? What if they manipulated the numbers or not? It's still a lot of people, right? So we already know about 40 million people lost their jobs. Now you're talking about another 4 to 7 or 20 million have taken pay cuts and they're still working the same job. I pay out. See, this is a crisis. So now it's time for us to get resources out to the masses of the people, right? We got to look at other ways to make money. We got to look at trade and commerce. See, when you get involved in what we're doing in FardMoney, you involved in trade and commerce, meaning what? America economy is probably doing bad, but that don't mean other nations' economies is doing so bad, right? Because in some countries, the coronavirus is gone, like Cuba. I heard what it is, not Venezuela. New Zealand doing bad. Not Venezuela. Vietnam. They don't supposed to have no cases of corona no more, right? So they didn't overcame this. So all we're doing is just providing you with an opportunity, right? You either take it or let it alone. But you can thinking that American economy is going to get any better. It's not, right? You can thinking things going back to normal. It's not, right? Our people, they children might don't ever go back to public schools again. That might be done, right? You can go back and let your children go back if you want to, family. So this is the time that we look at other ways to make income from home. From home, right? We gotta take it so far that we gotta look at other means of payments to accept if you're a business owner. You can't just rely on accepting the dollar if you're a business owner, right? So what's gonna happen when the dollar falls? What are you gonna do then? You only got your business geared around accepting dollars. So this is to business owners too. We got to think outside the box if we're gonna survive. Now, if you don't want to survive, you think America ain't gonna never fall, then hey, listen, don't listen to what I got to say. What I got to say and the information we provided, it just ain't for you. Just gonna miss this train, this boat, this Amtrak. We on the train of Amtrak, right? We're moving fast, and we're not waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you can go look at all the other stuff you want to look at. We're gonna be here. Why? Because what we're doing is totally new. The world ain't never seen it, and our product is a long-term product. Our product is what you go to work for, what you selling your shirts for, what you selling, whatever you selling, whatever you got to sell. That's what our product is. So we call it money marketing, our money advertisement. That's all we doing, right? So you can run off and do whatever, take a look at everything else, put all your options on the table, but you better make a quick decision because what we're bringing is something new. A new world is coming in. And the former things are finna pass. So America is finna pass. New world is coming in, family. Totally new. So if this world is falling, we should be looking out for new things coming about. New systems, new currency, new means of payment, new banking system, new education. All this stuff is taking place right now. Don't wait till something fall, because when it fall, if you try to get into something that's new, when something fall, then you're just going to still be at the bottom. To get to the top, you got to get into something at its start, in its baby stage. This is what we're providing. This is the opportunity that we're providing. I haven't had a job in 2.5 years. 2.5 years, I haven't punched the clock. And I got people on here to bear witness. In the midst of me not punching the clock, I done upgraded my life. So it ain't like I ain't just punch the clock and it just ain't got nothing going on. I ain't working. No, I have moved out of a bad city to a greater city. From a not so good place to a better place. So I'm in a better space right now. You can go and look at the video that we've been making for the last 3 years. The ones I was making 2 years ago. You can look at it. Everything is just better now. The technology, the quality of information, the platforms we're using. We even on YouTube now. We on Twitter. Ain't been doing it. This is advancement, right? In the midst of all of this, this is the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Great for some, dreadful for others, right? So if you want to be on the side of the great, then you got to look for something new. Outside of the box, outside of what they taught us in the public food system, right? This is just what we're offering you in FardMoney. So we're just going to bring you America's hidden economic crisis, family. Widespread wage cuts. Widespread wage cuts. This is going on. See, my brother Leon here, he bear witness to you. I told him I was moving to where I'm at now, or close to where I'm at now, the same state. Not so much as the Pacific City, but I was real close, probably a year before it started to manifest. Because it's all up here. When you're in a freedom system, you can move and go as you please. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we might be planning to move out of Florida as we speak. Never know. We can do it. Why? Because our business and our money system goes wherever we go. So we don't have to be pinned down to no one city, no one state, no one country. And we're still gonna be getting paid. I'm getting paid while I'm sitting here on this live stream, breaking this science down to you, bringing you information that you need to know. Why? Because we are so quick to send a person to a job. We even will send our children that job, to a job, before we send them into an opportunity or a system that's debt-free, that operates 24 hours in 140 plus countries, right? We would rather send our children to a job where the job's being cut, the wages being cut. It's twofold that the job workforce is done. So I ain't sending my child there. I got children right in here right now. They will never work. Never. They will only run corporation enterprises, franchise. That's all they're gonna run. Businesses. They're gonna be CEOs. They're gonna be CEOs. My 4-year-old daughter right now can do our business overview. She 4. I don't think I can say the overview clear. She can say it. She 4. And we didn't even put it in front of her face. She just constantly hear it. See, this is a new paradigm shift. See, we are setting the stage for our children to inherit the hereafter, the kingdom, right? The kingdom. Regardless if I live to see it fully, my seeds will. See, we got to build for them. So everything I'm doing, it ain't just for me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, brother, credit score. Okay, use that credit. Carlene, that's a sister, ain't it? Yeah. Miss Jeffries, use that credit to get you some assets. Don't go into debt getting no credit unless you're getting you some assets, right? That's the only thing credit good for in the 21st century. If you ain't using credit to acquire assets, to build leverage, then it don't do you no good. So be wise with your good credit score. Don't go get no mortgage, no home. Don't go get no fancy car. Don't go to Gucci and buy up. Get you some assets. Something that's gonna bring you something where you don't need a credit score, right? Because I don't need a credit score. For what? We're building wealth long-term, digital assets, physical assets, generational wealth, residual income, portfolio income, current crypto income. We're building all that right now for the comfort of our home, right? And we are doing what? We're going to buy whatever home, whatever car we choose to get, luxury, outright. We don't have a mortgage and we don't have a car note. We done with that phase of the game. That's over, right? So until then, we will pay rent. I mean, listen, family. All right, yes, ma'am, Ms. Jefferson. But if you want an opportunity to invest in something long-term, something that'll stabilize you and your children, we have something for you. Go to our link. I go to the person who led you to this stream. Get with that person. I go to our link, FardMoney.com, set up an interview, and we will interview with you, and we will give you more information about what we're doing. Because what we're doing is a long-term project. It's going to be here when the smoke clears. Carabao International is going to be still standing. You can think it's not. Why are we going to be still standing? For two reasons. Number one, our CEO and founder will not let the company fall. Number one. That's number one. He multi-billionaire with another multi-billionaire partner with. They ain't going nowhere. They going to be here, right? Number two, our product is a long-term product. It's been here before the currency supply been here. Our product is gold. Gold been here for uncalculated amount of years, right? So we know it's going to be here. When I'm dead, it's going to be here. When some of my children die, the gold's still going to be here. As long as the planet here, gold won't be here now. You feeling me? So that's what we're offering inside of Fard Money. So get back with that person. But I just wanted to come and break that on. So the job crisis is on two stages. One is a shortage of jobs, and it been job cuts. Two, they are cutting wages on some jobs that hasn't totally failed or collapsed yet. So now you're no longer getting what you was working for. Some might be still out. We're just saying it's some cuts, right? So now people are looking for opportunities. They should be looking. They might don't be looking, right? So we run to people all the time. You know what I'm saying? I got people in my family that won't take a look at what we're doing. Don't care. They see it. They come on streams, like it, say what up. But they won't say, man, I'm ready to get in. I need to move some of my money into gold. I need to get down with what y'all doing. They will go and get another job. So everybody ain't looking then. But it might be some of them that entrepreneur at heart are in the mind, and they just need to see another opportunity right now. So they might be looking, right? So we got to get this information out, and that's what we do inside of Fard Money family. We highlight problems, and then we bring you the solution. Simple as that. So if you want to get out of the dollar debt scam crisis, the collapse of the Federal Reserve, the collapse of the dollar, if you want to get out of this, we have that opportunity that it'll separate you from the synagogue of Satan immediately, overnight. Separate you overnight. Y'all already know that? I mean, just drop some on y'all. A home-based business get the same tax breaks as Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, Bill Gates. Just starting a home-based business and you show the IRS you trying to make money. You don't even have to make any. Just show them you trying to make money and you automatically get tax breaks like the wealthy get, the billionaires and the multi-millionaires. But that's what we're talking about, family, the solution. With that being said, family, we'll see y'all on the next live stream. Might come back in the morning with something, but I wanted to get this out Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for sharing. We'll see y'all on the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Salam. Peace. Out.